So yeah, we're back on Minecraft apparently. After playing a Mario ROM hack that apparently had not just a few shulker, but a lot of shulker boxes walking around. Like, so many shulker boxes walking around. Not just in that one level shulker box down. Fitting how we're just playing Minecraft the day after finishing that. I mean, if your final level wasn't like, I don't know, upwards of 9 minutes long, I wouldn't be like just safe scumming, but it is what it is. I can only take so much. There's only so much I can handle, let's be real. So this is an induction... Yeah, induction cells. I've made one or two of these. I had to, I assume, make one of these just to have, like, the mecha tool or something, or... Was this what I had to make the mecha tool? So yeah. I already was aware that I had to make these. Basic induction cell. Capable of storing massive amounts of energy in a single block. This is what I was recommended earlier for the turbine that I have. Because once it reaches its maximum energy capacity, it's not going to be able to consume steam anymore because it can't produce energy if it's all, like, maxed out. We cannot produce energy anymore if, say, we have nowhere to really put it, and thus we can't, like, consume steam, and then thus the reactor itself can't get coolant back from the turbine. And yes, I asked ChatGPT this, just to confirm. I was already suspicious this is what happened, and yeah, just to get it, like, confirmed. So what's the difference between this and this? I'm just gonna stick with trying to make these for the time being. So you're telling me I need energy cubes and energy tablets and lots of them to make a huge system with that. I need lots of them, is what you're telling me. Let me just see how I'm doing for glass again. Oh, it might be wise to go get some more, perhaps. I'm gonna go back to the Kark. Alright, so we got some snow here. Even though I came here for sand. Yeah, because you can just get, like, lots of it here. Same for any beach, really, but this was, like, kind of just the one I'd always go to because it also helps that I found a waste stone on the beach. Yeah, I found one out here, so that's the one I kind of just been using. You really have to wonder at this point, how much glass have I actually gone through over the course of this one Minecraft world? How much glass have I used up? Makes me really wonder at this point how much I've actually burned through. Yeah, among the mods that I decided to just download and play some, like, a second time, I don't think there are any quite as resource-intensive as Mekanism. Over the course of this playthrough, I don't believe I've had anything, like, quite as resource-intensive as that. Even very, very early Mekanism, you could get really powerful swords, Also, I don't know, the jetpack. You basically have creative mode flight, and it's also really not hard to just produce hydrogen to just make sure you always have enough fuel, basically, for your entire playthrough. 1.20, am I that far behind? Oh god, Aditya, imagine if I was still playing on Minecraft 1.12. It took me a while to get used to, like, the new water, but yeah, eventually, like, I got used to it. Alright, all of it's going in the factory, whatever. So yeah, physicist, I think it was you that made that suggestion also to me, make the induction cells. Okay, that's, I guess, not where I kept it. That's not where I kept the Geiger counter. Where did I keep the Geiger counter? I want to know how, like, badly irradiated it is around that reactor still. I take it you're talking about Super Mario Construct, right? Okay. Geiger counter. Because I want to know... Honestly, I actually do want to know exactly how much time it's going to be before the radiation is just gone. Whatever little radiation is left, you probably have to get, like, right in front of the reactor to actually, like, I don't know, potentially take a lethal dose of it. Less than an hour and a half? And you pretty much have to get up, like, right in front of the reactor, I guess, for it to actually be hazardous. You gotta be pretty much, like, right in front of it at that point. Radiation SV. I'm always curious as to exactly what the SV unit stood for and like what value of SV per hour corresponds to like a radiation dose that can kill you. SV Sievert, SI derived unit for radiation dose equivalent. What I also want to know is like, okay, what Sievert per hour dose? At what point can it start killing you? So we know, like, 99.999 nanosieverts per hour is perfectly safe. I don't know, I've also kind of just been going with, like, the color coding as to, like, if it's dangerous to stand in here unprotected or not. Well, if you take this Geiger counter pretty much anywhere else, where we know nobody was playing with anything radioactive, we know it's gonna be safe. It's always gonna read, like, 99, like, nanosieverts. Let's just say if I went to the ether, nobody set up a reactor out there, you're gonna be, like, perfectly safe out there. So if, like, just say, like, the numbers turn gray. Had my mask off in the gray area, and nothing bad happened. I guess if it's like anything like 1 microsievert or above, it could be dangerous. Or maybe like 10 micro or above. And then the like number is just color-coded yellow. I think like anything yellow, orange, or red is like danger zone. Gray seems to be fine to just walk around in unprotected. But yeah, eventually all that radiation is going to be gone in like not even 90 minutes. Ooh, one of my levels. I guess I'll eventually find out which one. Okay, I had some glass here too, it turns out. Also just lying about. So... It's 4 glass for a steel casing, right. Okay, good to know we have plenty of steel still just lying about. Just assuming we're gonna need a lot of steel casing to make a massive, like, induction matrix. So I'm just gonna get some steel casing ready right about now. Okay, I do believe I left my lithium upstairs. I need to go kind of grab. I left it upstairs somewhere, didn't I? Ah, yes, right here. So I can just... Yeah, my cows are still in this back room. I think just to be extra safe, I'm gonna wait until the radiation is completely dissipated. I have an ether portal and it's actually functional. Like, I put the water bucket down and the portal actually works. So, yes. I've done nearly everything there was to do in the ether a while ago already, so that's why I haven't really been back there in a long time. Not much else to really do. Anyways. I'll have to make energy tablets en masse as well. So that's gonna involve a lot of gold and redstone. And infused alloys, which I also have plenty of. Oh, and iron. Can't forget that also. So yeah, energy tablets and lots of them. I don't know, I wish these were actually stackable, because they're not. I can only make so many because they do not stack. That's 2 basic induction cells already. So I think the better question would be to ask, when am I gonna, like, begin another Minecraft hardcore series? Honestly, I don't know when I'm gonna continue another series or start one. Yeah, like a couple years ago, yeah, I was doing, like, hardcore live streams of Minecraft pretty regularly, actually. In particular, like, with the Advent of Ascension mod. Yeah, a while back I was doing a lot of those, actually. Not enough redstone. And then can this just be... Oh, I need 2 more energy tablets. Which is 4 basic induction cells, and to make an advanced one... Uh-huh. Advanced energy cube. Right. So how many more tablets is it? Another 2 tablets. And then 4 more tablets. Yeah. Yeah, when I said this mod was very resource intensive, I was not kidding. Just to make 1 advanced induction cell. This is like what? I think this is like 8 times the capacity of the turbine that I had. Energy tablets. To make the case... Duh. Of course. And I need steel to also make the casing proper as well. We will probably very shortly run out again of redstone. I'll have to just take some more out. I'll just make as much as I think I'm gonna need. And then I have to make ports as well. 2 of. So I'm guessing this goes inside, and I just pretty much surround it with induction casing, and that's going to become like a multi-block. I can just expand it well. And then a port, yeah, so we can actually plug it into the turbine. Otherwise, you can't even plug it in, then what's the point? If we don't connect it to anything, then why even bother? Oh, you told me you got the tickets and everything, so you're actually finally going. So in that case, what songs do you think they're gonna play? Yeah, definitely. I would piss my pants laughing if you came back and told me they played either Last Caress or So What again. Okay, what's the creeper doing outside my... What are you doing outside my house? Okay, I want to ideally just hit the creeper so it doesn't potentially destroy any blocks. Apparently I can flamethrower and it's not going to damage anything else. It's only going to hit the creeper. I don't know, I just don't want my wiring to get, like, messed up. Because we're gonna use another of these anyways. I'm gonna need one to make... Yeah, because how else do I even hook this up to anything to begin with? I guess it'll be time to actually start setting it up. I'm just wondering if I actually have enough blocks to go through with this. And I'm gonna make actually one more set just to be sure I do. I'm just doing some math here, just trying to like imagine how many blocks we'll actually need. I'm just trying to do calculations in my head right now. So yada yada. That is probably gonna be enough blocks to at least start us off. Yeah, me too. I'm absolutely betting on that too. Yeah, definitely like the album where like yeah, definitely the year when they became like more just in general like mainstream accessible. Or mainstream friendly, I think that's the best way to put it. Exactly. Yeah, you beat me to it. Exactly. Did I even make another like turbine port to just plug the cable? Because I need like to plug the cable into this as well, don't I? Well, think about it now. I actually can. Right, just... What was it? It was the induction matrix. It's gonna be in the back. I think I just have to simply put the induction cells. I have to have them completely surrounded by the induction casings. No, not yet. Induction port. Oh! Okay, that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Energy. It's got nothing inside it. Can we even, like, how can we, like, reroute the energy now? I want to reroute this into here. Or if, say, I were to run this. Will any energy just empty? Yeah, I'm not leave it running for too long. If I'm not 100% sure that this is gonna work the way I think it is, because that's what killed us the last time. I'm starting to think this is not how it's supposed to work. I think there's like an input port for energy, and then there's gotta be an output port for energy as well. I think that's how we have to set this up. So this should be a turbine valve, I assume. I assume there's only one kind of valve, right? Transfer of energy, right. That was the only one. Oh, I guess it was just busy. Illagers. Alright, I'm not wearing armor, so I should maybe just back off. Or use my shield. Yeah, I'm gonna kill them all without armor. Or proper armor, I should say. Valve, okay. I'm gonna try one of these here. I don't really care about this banner, to be honest, or this crossbow. I don't believe we need another induction port, but I could be wrong. My gut's telling me, yeah, try it like this. Wait, the whole game? A second time? The whole thing. I haven't even done it once yet. Granted, I'm am I close? 91 exits, is that close? Also, how do I get this to actually start, like, taking in energy? Receiving, outputting, nothing. How do we change that? What's the burn rate? It was at 1, which is... that's a pretty safe number. How do I get energy into this thing? I specifically made this multi-block, I specifically made this induction matrix to store the excess energy that eventually this will not be able to hold. There was like a reason that I did this, by the way. I did not do this for nothing. You think so? I guess if all else fails, I'm gonna look this up. Yep. pull energy still seems to not do anything. I still can't seem to pull energy from this. I guess it's not as simple as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to have to, I think, at least attempt it next stream at this rate. Not that many exits really left at this point. We're really at a point where there's not that many exits left, so... But something is wrong with this induction matrix, and I want to know what it is. What am I missing? You will want to have one induction port configured to input. And one configured to... Okay, if I want to actually output any. I believe for now... It's already on input mode, what the hell? It's already set to input, what gives? And nothing's coming in. What gives? So, it should be functioning, right? Should it? I don't believe there's anything I'm missing, right? Oh, does it also need the output for some reason? Maybe I'll try that if all else. I'll probably just try that. So we output the excess energy where? If you're telling me I need the output to where, then where do I output the energy? Where does it... Where should it go? Okay, if I leave that open, the cows might leave, so... So you're saying I need another induction port, and it's like, what do I do with that other port? So yeah, output, yes. Where would I output it? I don't think it makes sense to connect it to the same wire that's inputting. I don't believe that would make any sense now. At literally feel like I just built this and it's doing nothing, so what's the point? I must not be doing this right. Dumping excess, dumping the steam. Yes, I know. Idle. Filling up with steam now. Water will not be recycled. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. I've set this up and everything, and it's doing nothing. Why is it receiving absolutely nothing? There's a turbine literally exactly right here. I built this for this very reason. Not forming, not outputting. Not inputting, right? Do we need an induction provider? Do we actually need this? Capable of expanding the induction matrix's rate of energy transfer. I'm guessing this is the... Is one of the blocks for capacity and is the other for, like, rate of transfer? Is that it? Do we need a block that actually, like, gives it, like, a transfer rate to begin with? Is that where I'm going wrong? Is that where I'm maybe, like, making a mistake? Could this be what I'm doing wrong? Ah. You know what? Let's try that. I'm running out of other ideas right about now, so let's try it. Energy cubes, right. If I wanted to do, like, advanced tier, then 4 energy cubes it is. Yeah, now I gotta make a lot of these again. So... Basic control circuits, I need 2 apparently. Oh, right, I need even more redstone. Right. To make the energy cubes. Let me just get these out of the way for starters. I'm gonna need more of these too. I think this will be enough for now. Still. And then to make that proper, I need an advanced energy cube. Right. Right, I need advanced. Which means, yep, you guessed it. More energy tablets. That might be enough, but I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not. Okay, we have our advanced energy cube now. Okay, I just need 4 of those advanced control circuits. I believe, yeah, that should be about done right there. But I think to actually expand my, like, induction matrix, I'm gonna need... Okay, more energy tablets. I just realized. To make more casing? Yeah, exactly. So if this doesn't work, then I'm not even sure what will. So that the induction provider can go there. Induction cell and induction provider. Aha. So is this losing energy? Okay. The energy is transferring into this thing right here. This block, this isn't even like big enough to really... Okay, this is barely big enough to be like a house. And it's gonna hold 25.6 gigaforge energy units. Yeah, this is the block that actually gives it a transfer rate to begin with. If I build more of these, then it's just gonna, like, energy is just gonna come in faster. Then energy will just transfer from the turbine to the, like, induction matrix quicker. And then the first block I made, that was just to, like, increase the maximum capacity. More illagers already? Really? I literally just... I just fought a few earlier. I already fought a few earlier. Don't know why we're already getting more. And yeah, I'm still unarmed for the time being. Still, like, well, I have a sword, but no armor for the time being still. Eventually, this is also just gonna fill up, too. So yeah, that means now we've got a proper place. And then this I want to find a place for too. Got a proper place to store all of the excess energy. So I did need another kind of block. I gave it like a lot of energy capacity, but I didn't actually give it a means to just transfer the energy from one place to another yet. Apparently. Alright, so now that it's working, just what would be like my next thing to do? I guess probably just produce like more polonium. And then see from there what we can do. Probably up the burn rate again. I mean, the turbine should be able to function. Unless, I don't know, maybe the energy from it is not transferring quickly enough. Which is why I'm probably not going to want to stray too far. While that turbine is running, well, while the fission reactor is running, I'm not going to want to stray too far from it. Burn rate. I'm probably not going to go above 8 for the time being. Okay, so there's no energy in here. It should be, like, producing steam and then just condensing it back into water and then sending it back here. Yeah, all the energy from that, and then I gotta find a place to actually just either burn this off or just keep increasing the storage capacity. Still just gonna watch the thing. So yeah, I know it can only overheat once it's out of coolant and it tries to keep running. I'm just gonna have to, just to be safe still, watch the thing until I turn it off again. Still gonna watch it the entire time, don't worry. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on it. There's no way it's just gonna drain all immediately in like half a second. I wouldn't think that would happen. Alright, so I just wish I knew exactly like what temperature is like dangerous for it to be at. I'm just thinking this is probably safe enough to leave it at like this. pellet already. Nice. Is that gonna maybe be overkill? Yeah, I think that's our limit. We believe we've hit our limit. Or tried to go past it, I should say. This also seems to be like... Is this our limit? It's gonna go back up soon, right? 4.72, I just wanted to see how that was doing. What's... Scram. Something seems to be... Not enough energy to operate. What? What do you mean, not enough energy to operate on this? What do you mean? Running out of energy to operate, apparently. Do I seriously not have this thing plugged into anything? Or connect this cable to here, and we'll probably be fine. Which means, yes, get some more cable. Because it appears that machine seems to not be plugged in for some weird reason. I thought I had it for sure connected to the rest of the grid, but I suppose not then. I suppose it's not on the grid. Now I have to put it on the grid. Put it back on the grid if it wasn't already. And it's not even gonna do anything because the sun is no longer up. Once all this fissile fuel burns up, which I assume that should be sooner or later, it'll all burn up. them, yes. Exactly, they are. That they are. Six polonium pallets. What to do with them now? How many vein mining units do we have on our mecha tool again? 3. Make a mecha suit. Yeah, that too, by the way. And a mecha suit. But I think, I don't know, first I feel like focusing on the mecha tool. I mean, I want to figure out how to get, like, it to just vein mine. Yeah, for one thing, I want to figure out how to get the vein mine. Also, rapid felling of trees. So I can have maximum 4 of these. Probably make this 2. If that's what I think it is. Blasting unit uses controlled explosions to destroy nearby blocks in the target plane. Supercritical phase shifter casing. Still not sure when we're going to be making this anytime soon. Immunity to certain potion effect types. Inhalation purification unit. Immunity to certain status effects. Night vision unit. Mech suit helmet. Duh. This is basically Fortune 3 if I get all 3 stacked onto the mecha tool. Fusion reactor frame. This is another multi-block apparently. I need polonium to make it. What do you even do with a fusion reactor? Controller. Logic adapter, ports. What do you do with a fusion reactor exactly? Multi-block structure that produces ludicrous amounts of power by using either deuterium and tritium or DT fuel. Water cooling structure. Steam will be produced alongside power. Used to power an industrial turbine. Not even sure what you're supposed to achieve with the fusion reactor exactly. My turbine is already producing ludicrous amounts of power as is, anyways. Which is being supported by the fission reactor that I already have too. I'm trying to just install the last vein mining unit, don't mind me. I feel like just not like testing this in my own house and risking just breaking large sections of it apart if it does what I think it's going to. I'm gonna try it on the sand actually. Okay, I guess I don't destroy large chunks of sand. Is there a way to tell it to do that, though? Oh, I think I found the setting. Excavation speed. Extreme. Vein mining. Regular vein or extended vein. Alright, I figured out how. I found the setting. And this thing still like, barely used up any energy to do this. Still barely burning through any energy to do it. And yeah, it seems I found the setting after all. At this rate, surely I will never run out of sand. And then I have to actually find a place to put all this, because I'm just going to be getting so much of it. Getting it faster than ever before. With the vein mining, I've never gotten it this fast on this playthrough before. Alright, just so we have a place to store it all in. Just to have a place to store it. This beach is about to look unrecognizable. Now that I figured out how to do this with the Mecha Tool. Now I got a skeleton just following me, just the usual. Just following me and being annoying, just, you know, the usual. Alright, got enemies galore out here. Like, enemies everywhere. Might either have to go sleep or just fight them all off. Especially with how many I think are going to spawn out here. Out of inventory space, apparently, again. Let me go, let me just go back at this point. I'm guessing if I do that in here, I'm gonna just fuck up my house. If I were to vein mine in here, I'd screw up my house, so no. Yeah. At this point, I don't believe we should be running out of glass anytime soon. I do not believe we should run out anytime soon. Where's this? This one's here. Now I got another one here. Did I just hit you or not? There we go. If I don't already have, like, some of the best armor you can possibly make already. Alright, so a home for... I clearly never even needed to pay... I did clearly never even need to grab more sand. I just did because, you know, I could. Just because I could. Now I gotta find an extra home for... At this point, I think I'm just gonna go find, like, another home for the rest of the sand that I have. Find it another place. I guess maybe a dirt and sand chest is probably in order as well. I don't know where this spider is. No clue. Somewhere outside my house. Right. I'm also gonna want the polonium to just... Also gonna want to make a bunch of ore refinement units as well, like basically like giving my Mega Tool fortune. Let's also just get that out of the way as soon as possible too. That'd be our next thing to just get out of the way. This is gonna become another one. I have 3 already just lying around, so I want... It's 3 per, like, module I'm trying to make, so... I want 6 out of this, still. $10.5. See if I can squeeze a little bit more out of this here. Get this to run slightly faster, let's see. Okay, but I do not believe I'll be able to sustain it for much longer. Yeah, I believe 10 is probably our limit. I still want 3 more. We're gonna run out of fissile fuel eventually anyways. Unless we'll have to come back with more. Well, at least I figured out how to make all of the necessary gases in, like, large batches. But eventually, I don't know, if we really want to go all the way, you can automate that entire process too. I think we're good here for now. I'm heading back. So this gives me now a total of... Okay, so the ore refinement. Is that what it's named? Gold. Okay, I'm just double checking everything we're gonna need to craft these bad boys. This should do it. Refined glowstone. That's not refined glowstone in my inventory. Glowstone dust, osmium. Okay then, whatever you say. I believe we can definitely make speed upgrades for this, so let's do that. We absolutely can at this station of the game, like, no problem. Yeah, it's running way faster now. Okay, now I need to feed it more osmium so it can keep running. It's gonna both produce output faster, and it's gonna take fuel faster too, so... It's going like, what, at least... It's going 10 times faster, the maximum it can be increased by. Yeah, for now I believe I only need like 3 blocks of it. I was curious. Yeah, it makes sense that it's producing light. So I can't believe that was not a gold block there. Can't believe that wasn't just a gold block. So now I have to install these, like so. One at a time, apparently. Yeah, it's exactly that. Fortune 3. Vein mining, Fortune 3, you gotta love it. Yeah, so I assume it's gonna make mining up all of my ores significantly faster. Right, I still have to place all of these down in the world, still. Should be able to still mine up an entire vein at once, though, so... Yeah, all in one shot. Instead of, like, block by block, I can do it kind of, like, for the most part, all at once. Or maybe it's just gonna take a few shots to grab, like, 64 or something. Maybe it's gonna take a few shots still to knock out a full stack. But it's gonna be way faster than just one at a time. Which is what I had to do before the vein mining upgrade. Oh, I actually got all of it in one shot. All the iron in one shot. I thought I was gonna maybe have to do, like, 1 or 2, like, batches of iron. But no, everything at once. And then you're wondering just why I want to get to that vein mining upgrade. This is why I want to go for it. Yeah, this won't be such a pain in the ass to just mine all of my iron anymore. Or whatever other blocks I have lying about. It's not going to be so painful to just mine them anymore. There's a spider somewhere. No clue whereabouts, though. It's underneath me somewhere. That's all I know. Thing is, I still have to tediously, like, manually place all these blocks. Unless there's a way to, I don't know, automate that too that I'm not aware of. Mecha tool, go. Okay, this block was just by itself, so... Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better already. Like, so much better. Where is it? You just have to wonder where this spider exactly is supposed to be. I know it can't do anything to me, but I'm still wondering, just regardless. Yeah, major quality of life improvement right here. Much less time is going to be spent now just tediously mining these blocks for the maximal ore yield. Unless I really that badly want Fortune 4, just to get a little bit more ore yield. I think we got a system here to just mine this as quickly as we can. And still get like tons of extra ore. Still. Okay, and then I just realized I gotta get this stuff out of here, too. Also gotta get this out of here. So I need an extra place for all my glass. Still have an excess supply of. Go with the smelting now. Wait, what if I just craft this into block form and then I smelt those? I think that would be smarter. Okay, then again, if I were to do that, the output would fill faster. Yeah, the output would certainly fill faster if I were to do that. I think I might just go continue mining everything that the digital miner still has in it. See, especially seeing how much faster I can go compared to before. Yeah, I can go way faster than I was going before, that's for sure. One shot like that, all the call. One shot, all the diamonds. Yeah. That's exactly why I made the ore refinement units. All 3 of them. To max out the fortune on this mecha tool. So, yes, it does. This has fortune 4 on it. But I can only get fortune 3 on this thing. Now I gotta go pick it all up again, of course, the coal. I gotta pick all of it up. And ideally all the XP orbs while we're at it. All the gold. In one shot. And then I have to put all this... Well, the gold and the lead is also going to have to go in furnaces. The extra lead that I still have not yet managed to fit in the smelter. Because I had to chuck all my iron in there first. I chucked all that in first, so it was like not much room for the rest of the lead that I have. Right now, I'll just put this into block form also. Or as much of it as I can. Let's actually use this slot too. That would be smart. That's gonna help us top up on iron again. And we're topping up on coal too. Don't forget. Alright. Gotta find a home for this lead now. Yeah, I guess you can go here. And then some more, because why not? Gold. And in the meantime, I'm gonna mine up the uranium and the redstone while I'm inside my house. Place it all down here and then just mine it all up in one fell swoop. I'm still okay. I said I was still gaining experience there. Go figure. I'm gonna let this continue to run. Now that it's empty, now that I finally got around to emptying it, I mean, I had a good reason to finally get around to it. Knowing just how much faster I can mine all of my ores now. I don't have to do it block by block anymore. Oh, there's still all these orbs to pick up, too. And that's all fluorite to my inventory. Go figure. Oh, this too, apparently, I gotta pick up. More fluorite. Okay, so it's my osmium and it's my tin left in my inventory. Understood. That's almost all the fluorite in one shot. This will be the last of it. And now I need the means of storing it all. Or better yet, this will fix my problem immediately, pretty much. We still have XP orbs just coming in like mad. Alright, more fluorite blocks coming up. I gotta store it somehow. This much, I gotta keep it somehow. In such a way that it's not, like, miserable to store it. I think I have enough. Alright. I didn't need those rockets too badly anyways. Let's be real. Alright, I believe that's everything. How's this miner doing? Ah, I see. It's running. And now to just... I have to smelt everything. Well, not everything, but a lot of it has to be smelted. Now let's just go and do that. Everything that has to be smelted, let's get on with it. Extra uranium, and to find a home for it, just, yeah, goes there. Extra fluorite. This is where I've been keeping it, and this is where I'm going to continue putting it for the time being. Extra fluorite if I even need any more. Okay, I'm starting to think at this point maybe I don't even need my hazmat suit anymore. I'm just gonna, like, check the dosage of radiation around, of course, the reactor itself. The one place where you expect it to still potentially be dangerous. Radiation exposure. Okay, 99.9 nanosieverts per hour. And right next to the radiator, or the reactor itself. Right next to it. Okay, so that means it's perfectly clean now. So that means it's clean now near the reactor. The 7.5 hours of, like, radioactive decay is finally up. Took 7 hours, but it's finally, I believe it's all gone. Yeah, after 7 hours, it finally cleaned up. Alright, so I do literally have no reason to carry this with me anymore. Unless the reactor melts down again, which I hope it never does. Otherwise, yeah, no reason to have a hazmat suit if there's no contamination. Yeah, if there's no more contamination, no need to keep that around anymore. Ambrosium. Let me just top this up with ambrosium. We're on 26 ambrosium blocks. I wonder if maybe I want to go try and gather some more. I may go get some more, just because I want to continue to just go hog wild with this mecha tool. Also, I guess one more thing. While I have the 30 levels, by the way, I have the 30 levels, let's actually do something now with them. Okay, did I keep any cobbled deep slate or no? I guess I never kept any. Worst case scenario, I can easily just mine some wherever. Instant limit breaker. Mine cobbled deep slate instantaneously with an efficiency 6 pickaxe and haste 2. The haste doesn't go away until like 15 seconds away from my beacon. So yeah, efficiency 6, holy. And fortune 4. Let's see how much Ambrosium I can get now with this Mecha Tool being as decked out as it is. Let's see how much work this Mecha Tool can put in compared to everything that came before it. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of Holy Stone if I decide to keep it. That's if I decide to keep it, that is. Yeah, if I'm just gonna get probably more Ambrosium by mining it with this, let's by all means do that. Interesting. Now, is this a bronze dungeon I've been in before? Because I did just find a bronze dungeon. Probably not. There's a slider here that's alive. There's a living slider here. I think just for the fun of it, we're gonna fight this guy. Uldwataskir, the slider. Okay, then whatever you say. Considering I'm probably going to be here for like maybe 2 minutes maximum fighting it. Didn't think it was going to be that easy. Anything worthwhile? Another hammer of King Bee dogs. I've never even used the first one that I picked up. I still have yet to ever use the first one I grabbed. Not terribly interested in the Neptune armor set, so this is about all I'm going to take, honestly. Also, I don't really feel like carrying this Holy Stone with me either. Oh, nice. More stuff that I was looking for. More Ambrosium I was just on the lookout for. Alright, so that's the edge of the island, basically. I guess I'll just stay underneath. I guess I'll stay underneath this dungeon because I can just, I guess, stay underneath some blocks that actually do provide some light. If I actually want to see, that would be nice. I'm starting to think maybe now I'm just running in circles here. Just get all of this in one single shot. And now to make inventory space for the rest of it. I'm gonna look for the way back home. Probably just go through the, again, go through the portal I entered to come back here. Because I know that's gonna get me out perfectly safely. Alright, it's more Holy Stone that I don't even want to bother carrying with me. Or finding a place to keep. I don't even want to really bother with this, to be honest. Maybe I'll keep 4 stacks. And if I want more, I can always just come back to the ether and grab it en masse. Stone. Yep. It's gonna go up here. Alright, just to very quickly top up my supply of Ambrosium. I don't see why not. Okay, I was about to ask, just curious if I can strike myself with lightning. Well, I can light myself on fire. Okay, I seem to be immune to my own lightning from my lightning knives. I was just curious. Probably was never going to use them anyways, let's be real. So at this point, it's just like, what do I even want to do anymore at this rate? I got that mecha tool with everything I want on it. Physicist was saying mecha suit. Make the mecha suit, he was saying. This might really be like the next logical step at this point. So how many polonium pellets this is gonna take? Is this the same mecha tool? It just looks like it just has a different icon for some reason. 8 polonium pellets total, because we're talking like 2 per piece, and there's 4 pieces in a full set. So it's 4 scraps for 1 ingot, right. Netherite chisel, that feels like a waste, honestly. Two netherite dust and basalt into ancient debris. I don't think that's what we're trying to do here exactly. Or combine her into. I don't think that's what we're trying to do exactly. Yeah, I don't believe that's supposed to be our current objective with this. Something's telling me I gotta find a bit more ancient debris, and then I can make 4 netherite ingots. Because I need to have, like, 4 pieces of netherite armor. So, I guess my best bet is go to the nether and go looking for it. This seems to be my best bet right now. Go to the nether and look for it there. If I need to teleport somewhere in an emergency, enter pearls. Safest way would probably just be, like, to go mining for it. Another skeleton. My safest bet is probably just to go mining for it outright. Like, yeah. I guess picking places down low and hope for the best. I guess we're also going to be able to mine nether quartz en masse too, just to quickly rack up experience and whatnot while we're at it. Yeah, now I can go mining for ancient debris, like, the really fast way. And nether quartz, just, again, for the fast XP. It's gonna be even faster now, with just, like, the instant, like... And it's the vein mining, too. Insta vein mining is gonna be even faster. Okay, one thing we still can't do is break bedrock. But other than that, yo... So it's really just going to be a matter of digging around until ancient debris pops up, if this is what I want to do. Try around until that just pops up. And hopefully, like, down here is, like, a decent, like, Y level to go find it at. Aha! It's a start. I know if I get, like, 4 total, for sure I have enough ancient, like... I know I have enough netherite scraps. For sure, to make the last ingot that I need. Because with 12 scraps, well, 12 scraps already to my name, I can make 3. Okay, hear the sounds of more lava. I need to just figure out where it's coming from, so I don't get caught in it. Also gotta love how quickly I'm getting experience while we're at it. Just from all this being mined too. Oh boy, that's a lot of lava. Let's go another way then. Wow. Literally a wall of it. And there's some more, too, in that direction. this point, I don't think I'm ever gonna want to go back to digging for netherite the old-fashioned way. When I can just do this instead now. Oh, hey there, lava. Alright, just like that, I'm up to level 30. Not even trying to get, like, lots of experience, but I can literally just do that now without even trying. Now I'm gonna start thinking about just getting back out of here. Start thinking about actually leaving the nether at this point. I got the ancient debris that I came here for, so now I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna get out. Okay, ideally, let's not have this gravel fall on me. Okay, from here I believe I can just fly. On second thought, maybe not. Especially if you give me, like, nowhere to land. On second thought, no. It's not gonna be that simple. Not just yet. Not just yet with the flying, I see. Okay, if I want to go to another fortress, and there's also another fortress here. If for some reason I want to be doing that too, by all means. I'll just fly back home. West is where we need to go to leave. Okay, no, not like that. Don't fall down there. If we don't need to, don't do that. How about this time? Low ceilings everywhere. Apparently, just low ceilings everywhere I look. Ah, yes. There we are. And because I don't want to keep this netherrack either. Raw cobalt, so it doesn't go in here. Right. I don't even remember where I kept raw cobalt exactly. Whereabouts I kept it, I don't even remember. It's not even in the... I'll just put the stack of 60 in the back room with the Tinker's Construct stuff, for lack of better ideas. Alright, more quartz blocks if we ever want to do anything with them. They're there. So this goes into a furnace, right? Or is there like another step I could maybe take? Scry ritual, ancient debris into ancient debris. Yes. Blasting or smelting, whatever. Crusher into dirty netherite scrap. Enrichment chamber into double netherite scrap. Crusher, right? And then enrichment. Okay, so I can triple how much scrap I get with the mechanism machines. Yeah, I can basically just triple this output via mechanism, so let's do it. Alright, I got 5 blocks of ancient debris and I came out with 15 more scrap, so I had triple. Triple what we, like, actually got down there. Okay, gold. Understood. That is more than enough netherite, actually, to make full netherite armor. So for starters, the mecha suit, because you need a netherite piece of armor to upgrade into the respective piece of the mecha suit. I need full netherite, and you do that by upgrading full diamond. I'm missing something. Yes. Alright, because I want to make... Okay, I need netherrack for that. And diamonds. This way I don't actually just run out of these templates outright. So I don't run out, you know. I need diamonds to just, like, duplicate these. Alright, just so I don't run out anytime soon, you know? So if I were to do that, I'll have 2 of these left over. And I'll have 2 netherite ingots left over also. Alright, might as well just, I guess, complete another challenge. quickly see what I look like in that netherite armor. Which is strictly worse than what I've been wearing for I don't even know how long at this point. Strictly worse than, yeah, the armor that I'm wearing right now. Strictly worse than refined obsidian. The mechanism power creep goes insanely hard. But now I got extra tin blocks as well. Go figure. Alright, so yeah. The fact that we need full netherite, I already got this out of the way. Because you craft this into a mecha suit helmet. I think the main thing I'm still gonna need to get done is just 8 more polonium pellets. That's the bulk of what we still need to do. I believe also 4 ultimate control circuits. That's what it looks like. Wait, we can make a block of netherite Tinker's Anvil? Netherite nub. Netherite item frame. Molten obsidian, obsidian pane. Holy crap, a netherite item frame. That's just hilarious. Manulan, or whatever this is, item frame. So yeah, the polonium pellets I'm gonna need. And I guess in the meantime, a decent home for this netherite armor set. How are we doing? I want to see how am I doing for fissile fuel? Really, really good, actually. And also really good still for our hydrofluoric acid. Even then, I think I'm still gonna just fashion this all into yellow cake uranium and see how much more sulfuric oxide or uranium oxide I can get. How much more could I end up with? I want to see. I'm already sitting on like 500 plus, like 500,000 plus millibuckets of fissile fuel that's waiting to be processed. And then with that, all this is gonna go in here. See how quickly this processes too. And I do believe... Yeah, it's just so this doesn't fill up, like, super quickly. Move the empty tank here. Sulfuric acid. Okay, so there's not really like any more in there, I see. I don't believe there needs to be for the time being. But this has also got me thinking. Surely one of these days I'm gonna have to make more induction cells to keep expanding that induction matrix. Once we hit like 25 giga like forge energy units, do we just stop again entirely using the reactor because we have to? Do we have to stop again if we hit that? Yeah, if this hits the maximum, do we have to just stop again? Well, this plus the turbine, then do we have to stop again? Pellets to throw together a full mecha suit. I'm about to see 1 out of 8. This is still running just fine. to go. But I think before then, this is gonna be out. Yeah, I feel like when you feel like you can check Discord while this is running, you'll probably be fine. And no, nothing really interesting happening on my Discord at the moment. Okay, halfway there, but I probably have to come back with more fissile fuel first things first. I may not, but I don't know. Still expecting to have to come back with more. Just dump it here, place it here, and then fill her up. How is this doing? I want to see how much energy was stored in that. When is that? I want to see when... Okay, it's still nowhere near its maximum capacity yet. So I think I still have a lot of time before I need to, like, either expand it or see if there's another way to, like, expend energy quickly enough. So we're gonna be, at this point... I'll just turn it off now. Six pellets there, 2 to go. It's safe, and I'm just still apparently too lazy to move the cows back to their, like, original enclosure. Alright, quite a bit of, okay, a decent amount of uranium oxide in there. I think I'm still probably better off just waiting. Waiting for this to be done before moving the tank over. Elite chemical tank. In case we need it too, this right here. So I can tell this to start pulling. Still not pulling. And wow. The fissile fuel is supposed to come out of the chemical tank right about now. Top output. Okay, there we go. Set the top to output, that will do it. I don't know, it'd be nice to maybe at least empty this tank out. I mean, if I can't, I can always just bring it back. Take the tank back with me. I kind of want to leave this running unsupervised, but still, I can already still remember, like, the last time I just took my eyes off it for, like, more than a couple seconds. And this had too much energy in it, so it couldn't continue like consuming steam because it didn't have. It's gonna create energy and it had nowhere to put it, so it just malfunctioned because it had nowhere to fit the energy. And then everything just kind of went downhill from there. Like, you would think even after turning it off, maybe we'd be fine. Nope, it still melted down. Even after I powered it off, after it overheated, it still melted down, and still, like, 7.5 hours for it to just everything to fully decay, the radiation. And then not to mention just rebuilding the reactor and also the land around it too wasn't fun either. Not just the reactor, but also the surrounding land got pretty badly damaged too, so I had to fix that up also. Just to also see how that is coming along too. And rather nicely, in fact. Alright, let's just get the uranium hexafluoride going. So 8 polonium pellets. I also need 4 ultimate control circuits, by the way. Just to get us going in the right direction here. Just to like initially set us up in the right direction. And this is still gonna go by rather quickly, thankfully. Just to get us kind of like get the ball rolling. And however much of that I'm just going to turn into the reinforced alloys. And then I'll turn some of that into atomic as well. Okay, this ought to do. And then let's just double check on our supply of control circuits. I believe I only need to burn through 4 here. So let's start burning through them then. Ultimate control circuits are ready. Basic induction cells, which I need 4 of these too. I just realized I need 4. That's 4 plus, that's 20, that's 24 energy tablets. to give us that. Let's get to it then. Time to get to it in that case. Or if I'm really just gonna be like making energy tablets en masse at this point, why don't I just come up with one of these? Why don't I just put one of these together? Yeah, obviously, if we're gonna make an automatic crafting table of some sort, it's gonna use a crafting table. Okay, I'm missing steel ingots, and then I have it. And then I need to figure out how to actually... Well, I can make it for one thing, but then I gotta figure out how we use it again. A smart crafting table, and then we gotta figure out how to use it. Meanwhile, something is outside, and I just want to see where it is. Thought I heard a creeper out here somewhere. Yeah, I definitely did see and hear that. It's not just that. I gotta find a place to plug this thing in. I guess maybe plug the stuff all up here or something. And then the items I want to output, I want to pipe them to like another like place to store them in. Bin. Storage stores a large amount of one singular item. So yeah, basically make these to store the output of whatever we craft. I'm just thinking of a system that's actually going to make sense here. Might want to actually, like, have the place I'm going to store the item I craft, I don't know, like, within, like, nearby a crafting table or something. I guess in that case, maybe I'll move the jukebox around somewhere. Question is, where do I want to put it? Maybe here? Do I want to keep it here, though? I guess do we even need this table anymore? I'm not even sure. Toolbox. Just thinking of a decent, like, new home for it. I guess maybe I'll just put it up on the second floor or something at this point. Yeah, it's gonna go up there. Since I'm not really think I'm gonna be, like, using it much anymore. So something about using cobblestone to make a bin, if I'm not mistaken. Redstone, and then a control circuit. Yeah, that too. In case I want to upgrade the bin, I want to take more control circuits with me. Advancement made. You could fit your whole house in there. I just might as well get a better tier of it then. If it's that easy to make, then let's upgrade it. Twice. Yep, so that's going to store a large quantity of one item now in particular. So, formulaic assemblicator. Where am I going to put this now? Do I dare just have it up here? Maybe fit it up here or something. Maybe just put like a ledge up there to fit more machines. If I make a chest of some sort, and then try and put it like right up, hold on. If I put this up here, one block further up still, if I were to do that, hold on. Oh wow, I can open it, surprisingly. Even though there's just these solid blocks above, I can still open it. So I'm guessing that's gonna be the plan, yes. Logistical transporter for items, right? 3 of these to start. It would be smart to go and use the bed just so I'm not gonna get attacked by anything while I try and just work out where all of the piping is going to go for the logistical transporter. I'm running low on control circuits, I need more. I need significantly more. And then the redstone to actually infuse these with, also. Okay, that's gotta be enough. Yeah, basically just to make a sort of quote-unquote shelf to keep those items on. Okay, these are slabs. That should be enough, right? To act as a pseudo shelf. More than enough, actually. What am I saying? That's way more than enough. Have these act as a pseudo shelf. Yes, please. I guess at this point I'm just gonna throw out the extras. Pull the items I want from the chest to start crafting the item I want to craft here. Pull from the chest into the assemblicator. Right's gonna be output, yes. That should be none. This should also be like nothing. Oh, I need an energy source. If that doesn't have energy, it's not gonna run. We have simple cables that should do it. Conveyors or so yesterday. How did I not have an advancement for that already? Did I somehow get these into my inventory without crafting the basic, like, logistical transporter? Did I somehow do that? If so, then how did I? The bin that I want is here. Yes. So let's start digging underground, I guess. Is that my bin, or is it, I think, one block over? Put something in there. I believe that's my bin. I just accidentally put something into it. Oh, I'd like to go take it out, because 31 of something. Advanced logistical transporter. Oh, so yeah. I understand now. So I think I have to like shift click to properly hook this up to the bin to actually link it. Or better yet, I don't need to like, I don't know, have it like run through my farm. Let's actually not do that, thinking about it now. That's the assemblicator, isn't it? Needs energy to function, so I gotta plug that in too. Yeah, make sure that's plugged in before we proceed. And then I think the most important part by far is actually teaching it what to craft and how. And then just getting it to do its thing. Teach it a crafting recipe. And then probably actually just put a bunch of crafting materials and see how well it can just do that over and over again. Just make the same thing I tell it to. See how well it can just follow what I tell it to, actually. So it was like this gold, this redstone, and then this alloy. Checkmark. Craft available items. Oh, immediately crafted it. That's an energy tablet. Now can I just tell it like the formula once and then basically to make it just automatically like craft it? Can I just teach it this one time? Fill it up with the necessary materials. Hit craft available items and then come back later and then just see that here we have a ton of energy tablets. Can we do that? Will it be that simple or no? Yeah, if I'm gonna have to craft a lot of energy tablets in the future, or tables, or whatever. Let's automate the process now, shall we? So if I were to hit craft available items, it just made one again. Do I have to make like a pattern for it or something to remember? Is it a pattern or a template I gotta craft? Doesn't really look like it now. Crafting formula. Paper, okay. It makes more sense now to me. I think I understand this now. So nothing can just walk in and whatnot. Now I gotta figure out how to use that. Crafting formula, so how do we use it? Do I guess I have to just fill this up with like a valid crafting recipe? Encode formula. And then auto mode on. Perfect. Once the materials run dry, I just fill her up again. Once the materials run dry, I fill up that double chest with the necessary materials, that being gold ingots, redstone dust, infused alloys. And yeah, these are all gonna be energy tablets here. And that's basically just gonna be like a stockpile of my energy tablets now. Yeah, pretty much a place to store them that they actually stack. Otherwise, in your inventory, they do not stack. It'll be much easier to make them like this, for sure. Without having to just have them, like, clog up the inventory, because in the bin, they're not clogging your inventory like that. They're not going to clog it up. Ooh, 5 gunpowder. Alright. It's almost been 3 hours, so it would be nice to maybe just end the stream with like a full mecha suit in my inventory. No modules on it or anything just yet, but at least, I guess, I don't know, have it. But yeah, I believe this is already going to set us up on a really good trajectory to just get the mecha suit ready. which involves me just getting the induction cells ready, because I need 4 apparently to go through with making a mecha suit. I need 4 of these apparently to go through with it. Just left click this however many times to just get the energy tablets into my inventory. Just, yeah, left click this 1 time. Yeah, left click this for however many energy tablets I need. They just, yeah, they're instantly getting into my inventory now. It's literally instantaneous. Easy peasy now, that's easy. Much easier than what we were doing before. Just manually making the energy tablets. This right here is gonna make it much easier going forward. Okay, so it stopped crafting energy tablets entirely because it ran out of gold. Which makes perfect sense. It simply can't go without any gold. This makes perfect sense. That's what you'd expect. Yeah, it should now be running again until once again it's out of gold. We're going to be making more energy tablets. So that number is just going to keep on ticking up by 1 slowly but surely. Wherever I put my armor set, I have to go fish it out. Last thing I'm probably going to do this stream. Mecha suit. And again, before we just call it quits for the night, I want to definitely still, while we're at it, get some stuff out of my inventory that I don't need to be carrying still. Clean out my inventory a bit real quick and then put on the mecha suit. We're gonna wear the mecha suit even though it's not really ready to do much of anything yet. And then there's gonna be, like, I don't know, upgrading the suit so it's actually, like, really useful. We're definitely gonna wear it first. Absolutely putting that on. No gas stored? I'm guessing, yeah, you put hydrogen in this because I read something about just a jetpack. So, yep. I hope Physicist is impressed. I hope he's gonna be impressed with the mecha suit. Because I just finished making it. Also really glad making those energy tablets isn't gonna be a complete pain in the ass anymore. Since I set this up. Just put your crafting materials up here. And then this does like the work for you. You come back here. 51 energy tablets. And every time I need an energy tablet, I just left click as many times as I need tablets. I feel like I have to say this one more time because this is a huge step up from where we were earlier. Massive, massive step up from where we were before. I guess we can also charge these pieces of armor up while we're at it. I suppose those can charge a little bit while we're at it. Or at least I guess until this energy cube is out of, well, energy. Still not exactly expecting it to do much until, I don't know. And I believe I can make it just block even more damage by just throwing like modules onto it to upgrade it. Harnesses the power of the sun to charge your mecha suit, right. But what about just, I don't know, like increasing your general defense with it? Dude, none of these actually increase, like, your general defense with the mecha suit. Okay, this is basically fire protection. I see nothing that actually increases your defense. I think, to be fair, I'd probably be fine without at this point anyways. This already seems to be plenty good as is, so... We have a new, like, set of armor. Can we just... Smooth stone slab. Can we just quickly make an armor stand to put it on? Make a nice armor stand to just stick it on. Just to display it. Stone slab, yes. Armor stand. I believe we can put a mecha suit on it too. So until I get all the modules I want for it, it's gonna stay. Yeah, I think we'll put it maybe here. I guess I'll also maybe just spend a bit of time deciding on a place to put it, if I'm not satisfied with here. I don't know, up there maybe? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it up on the shelf there. Keep this like nice and wide open to just walk around. If I want to walk around here, keep that wide open. So yep. It's decided then. Also, I literally just noticed this earlier. There's a random little tiny bit there that I don't actually want. So I guess we're on like single little dot mode. I want to chisel that little tiny extra bit off. I just want to get carry plank bit. I want to just remove it. I don't know why that was there this entire time, but I want it removed. And with that, yeah, that's a wrap at this point. Got a mecha suit and then plenty of energy tablets, which I can also use to make more induction cells, just so my induction matrix can have even more energy inside it. Yeah. We're